talking about different worlds, so they dropped some of the casting for different world for the OGs. So they have Darryl Bill, Kadeem Hardison, Jasmine Guy, and Cree Summer all coming back reprising their roles. I mean, y'all feeling it? You know,
Cree Summer the only one that don't need a check. So we gonna
no, Kadeem is on the shot right now.
Oh yeah, he is. Because ain't he like a judge or something?
He's a professor on there.
Now he was the judge on Everybody Hates Chris.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, as far as consistent paycheck,
the only one is Cree Summer, yeah, because he's been doing voice stuff for forever.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm like Cree. I mean,
do you think that they're gonna? I would love them to have Cree be flipped and actually be like buttoned up, like a real lawyer. And not be like a hippie.
I can see it though. I can see her because I mean we saw that transition happen.
Yeah, he was dressing up. Remember because Shazad was like,
I mean, like that hair was straightened a little bit. She was pulled it back into a little, you know.
She could be an earthy lawyer.
Yeah, so I think I'll say this: at this point in her life, she would have figured out the balance.
Mm-hmm.
Of how am I still taken seriously in this professional world, but how am I still me? So she'd have figured out the balance at this point.
Or you could flip it and like some of the kids see her dressed up like a lawyer, like with her hair flat, and then she come to campus one day for something else. They like, you ain't the same person. Like
that part. I think
but everybody else's role, I think they can figure those out. Like I mean, you got to bring in my girl Kim too. Who was what was the actress's name that played Kim?
Charlene Brown.
Charlene.
Yes. You got to bring her back in too because she was a doctor, man.
Dr. Kimberly Reese.
So now, what do you think all these people are though in their lives though? Like, what do you think? What do y'all think? What is Darryl Bell doing?
What was it?
I guess Darryl Bell married Cree Summer. I guess in theory, right? He was dating her at the end of the series.
What was he doing? And when he always trying to throw parties?
Yeah, I'm gonna say. So I think that he is. He
owned the club. He owned the club.
I think that he is absolutely janky production still.
Ooh,
he janky production. He's still throwing college parties.
Yeah, I think
he got his son throwing college parties. Him and his son.
Now hold on. Now that's a storyline that I'll take is that his son has now, like, so, you know, Ron's dad owned the car dealership and all that. And Ron's supposed to take up underneath that, and he didn't. So maybe now the son is trying to take up under Ron's footsteps, and he is.
Wasn't he in the fraternity on the show?
Yeah, Kappa Lambda Nu.
Yeah.
Like, yep. I think I still feel like Ron would be scam likely, but I would like to see what the new scam is.
I think he's got to own an even bigger car line. He scam people on the cars.
Something.
Oh, he scam people doing Turo rentals. You know how they rent the luxury cars.
I love it.
Because you got remember the episode where he was working for the car dealership and him and the it was like the Hispanic looking girl and they was like running. She had stole a car from him and said she was taking it on the test drive real quick and took it for like a whole day.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, and he could. Like I said, I'm excited to see what's the new scam. Like I said, and if he has a son, his son is definitely janky promotions on campus.
What if he's not though? What if he's the flip of that? What if he's like he's embarrassed of his daddy, like, and he's like
nothing like him.
He's like nerdy, want to be a chemist.
Or is it the flip that Ron is now the one who's straightened up and
and then his son is doing the same bullshit.
He was trying to do the bullshit. So I can see that. I like the idea of it.
I like the same shit you was on 30 years ago.
But then Ron's got to do some grimy stuff to get his son out of something, like do a janky thing to get his son out of it. And he didn't even know his dad was on that he was known as that.
Yeah, he gonna run into some street dudes that he dealt with back in the day.
Yep, and Ron gonna get him out.
Need some shit. I say, yeah, Kimberly Reese. What was her boyfriend's name? Spencer.
Yeah, that also is Shirley Ralph's brother.
So
who played 3 different roles on different worlds for the rest.
Indeed. I mean, I love any production company where it's like once you get in once, you there like with people like a Law and Order, get in there once, you're fine.
You do a good job.
do a good job. We're gonna bring you back. You're gonna be a murderer. You're gonna be a dead person. You're gonna be a doctor, a secretary. No, we're just gonna keep bringing you back and doing different stuff. Don't worry about it. And we'll put you on each franchise. It doesn't matter. Ideally, they're out being doctors together somewhere. They run a clinic or something, right?
Yeah.
Or again, like I said, you would love to hear that everybody came back to teach. It's also implausible.
Yeah, because Dwayne Wayne was going to make that real paper. They ain't gonna better pay him what he was going to make over Kenichi Y.
Correct.
And at this point, Whitley has got back to the regular Whitley because they got paper now. I don't know if she's as humble as she was when they ain't had no bread at this point.
She probably more on the philanthropist side.
No, but saying she back spinning that paper though. I'm talking about she back in her shit. Like I ain't saying she's being an asshole. Or
like I said, or it's the idea that them being broke actually did humble her.
Yeah, so, she probably teach people how to save money.
Right, so now that they got money, she's just more. She's still going to be her, but she's just not as extra, right?
She and her mama.
Now, maybe the kid, the daughter, thinks that she's the new princess in town. Like I can see that because you got to think of it this way, right? Like with Whitley's mom, right? Lord rest her soul.
Diane Carroll.
Right, Diane Carroll, right? So ideally, right? Just think of a young Diane Carroll, right? With Whitley as a young daughter, right? So she may have been. It has to come from somewhere, right? So it's like, the Whitley learned from her mother and that's what it was going to be, blah, blah, blah. And again, these resources are there. And if the husband is steadily dishing out the money, who's going to say no? Dwayne ain't dishing. Dwayne going to be like, hey, like, because Dwayne has proven that he can check the fuck out of Whitley as needed.
Yes.
Yeah, he has proven that. So, hey, stop all that loud talking. I told you, no, we ain't doing that this year. So I think it's quite possible that there's a level of humble that Whitley now has, but their daughter, maybe not so much.
Now, I'm wondering if they could flip this, because this has got to be like they oops baby that this student here at Hillman.
Yeah.
Because
they've been married over 30 years.
Like she was pregnant like 24, and they mid 50s now. That kid's 31.
Yeah, like yes, it can't be a grandkid.
I was like because the other kids are like 31, 32.
Yeah, it has to be like the youngest.
You know what? I'm wondering if it's a
kid.
kid they adopted or something. It's gonna be a kid they adopted or something.
He adopted one of them Japanese kids.
No, the idea of this being just the youngest kid is quite possible. I ain't gonna call it an oops baby, because if the first kid is born 94, 95, so kid is 30 now, right? You just got some kids, right? So I mean, if you had another kid within the next 20 years.
Or it could be around the oldest kid has graduated and is probably a young professor at Hillman.
Oh,
be in their early 30s, be like a young, like a young professor there or something.
Yeah, definitely could be a young professor again, or just a younger kid. Because again, one kid is 30. There's no reason why there can't be a kid that's 25 and there can't be a kid that's
20 or 22, 21, 22.
That's just, they just weren't stair-step.
In the description, it says it's following their 18-year-old daughter that's freshman year in college.
All right, that's definitely an oops, baby.
I said it's weird. So what was, I don't even know what the hell 18 years ago was. What year?
07. 2007, 2006, 2000, the T-Pain era. We in club with top hats and sunglasses on.
Well, again, so to that point, you got a 30-year-old.
They got pregnant to blame it on alcohol.
they got pregnant to buy you a drink.
But so you got a 30-year-old. So I'm saying, but you got a 30-year-old, you got a 19-year-old. Even if you got a between that, that's still my same point of you could have a 30-year-old kid, a 25-year-old, a 20-year-old kid. So fine, 30, 20, 25, 19. Like that's still not abnormal. Now again, not to say the oops babies don't happen.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't saying that at all. If this was a story about them taking a kid to kindergarten, we know what the fuck happened. Okay. That was an oops baby. There was like Whitley went to the doctor to find for one thing, kind of find out something else. Like that's what happened with that. But yeah, I like it just would be it's definitely not the kid that she was pregnant with when the show went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kid. Yeah.
It just would be the
like he was born
that kid probably married now.
Yeah, at this point, so essentially this would be the last kid that was in the house. This is now they're empty nesters.
And you know what? Maybe the pressure. She's the only kid that went to Hillman too.
Oh yeah.
You got to think they got Kanishiwa money. Them kids probably went to Harvard and Yale. Them older, if they have two older kids, they might have went to Harvard and Yale or something.
One of them probably didn't even go to school. He's just traveling the world, trying to find himself.
Trying to find himself. Out here looking for answers. No, that's
doing ayahuasca with Cree Summer.
Yeah.
Out here trying to.
Like, nigga, what you doing in Australia?
I don't find themselves. That people were really out here trying to find themselves back in the day. That was definitely it was like you took a gap year so you could go find yourself.
Yeah, man, I gotta go find myself, man. I'm
25 now, man. How many years does it take?
Like, here's a mirror and a map.
The funny thing is, though, like I said, you mentioned Kanishiwa money, but even with the Cosby, with the Huxtable kids, only one went to Hillman.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, and who knows where Rudy ended up going, but like they absolutely.
because Rudy was what, middle school when the show ended?
Yeah, she's middle school at that when it all ended. So we had Princeton, Hillman, Penn.
No, Princeton, Hillman.
Where did Vanessa go?
NYU. She went to Lincoln, HBCU in Pennsylvania.
Is that where she went? Like I know that she went.
That's where she met the groundskeeper.
She was. Let me say that's
because he's working at the school.
Like I knew that she was in Pennsylvania. I just didn't know. I didn't know that she went to. I didn't think she went to an HBCU.
Yeah, she went.
I don't know why I didn't think that. And then NYU. Mm-hmm. So and again, the Huxtables. I mean, long story short, they may not have Kanishiwa money, but at that time, the money that they had definitely could have. I mean, they paid for Princeton.
Yeah, no. They had bread.
Claire told you what that total amount was, and she wanted her money back.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted her money back.
Hey, Huxtables had that United Negro College Fund money.
Right. You think the Hustle kids was filling out FAFSAs?
No.
Nah, you think they was out here like, yeah, scholarship was great, but they weren't taking out no damn student loans. They like coming out of pocket.
Hey, I was thinking about Kadeem got paid though in the mid-90s going to Kanishiwa. Think about if they probably bought him out there for $150,000 or something because he made that whole game.
Yeah, he was making he made the game thing.
Yeah. So to be that in hindsight, what he did, like again, he had already been put on with the company, he had already interned with them, all of them. So he already has
and he got a master's degree too now.
He already has a fucking amazing relationship with them, and now he brings them this fucking game that he has created. They are paying him, and then they got to take him out to Japan. They are paying him that money,
and he getting royalties on the game. Probably,
yeah, because he created it.
Early 90s, you know good. Well, that nigga had a stainless steel fridge.
And look, him and Ray was shopping at the same spot.
No, that nigga had a stainless steel fridge, baby. Woo, shit.
Hey, somebody hit us up mentioning Ray. They was like, I think Ray is the first cat that we saw that was really putting in that money on TV.
And it's the
small stuff. It's not like it's the small stuff that he had in there.
It's the humble stunt of it, right? It's like this fridge here, this Frigidaire. what I mean? A little something, we got like the little humble shit that you do like that. Because I mean, Cosby's ain't had no stainless steel fridge.
They was too cheap for that. It was too many kids.
Ain't nobody sick.
They just had that swinging door. I always thought that was dope, man. Just had a swinging door.
And Bill had to build out his wife's additional room. They ain't had no contractors come in there and do that. You think Ray gonna do that himself? Ray was paying some contractors to come do that.
Yeah, man. Cliff was always fixing his own shit.
they have money, but it's too many kids.
Cliff attempted to fix his own shit and came out of more money because he tried to fix his own shit and had to have somebody come fix what he messed up. Ray knew I don't know nothing about none of this shit. So I'm going ahead.
I know about driving limousines.
I will call somebody who know how to do this shit. So I got to pay for this shit one time.
I know I asked this before, but did Ray and Lisa ever get together?
They did for a second, and
when it ended, or did that show ever end, or it just got canceled?
Well, no, it ended.
Because I know they went to college.
Yeah, but no, she married Beyonce's ex-father-in-law in the TV series.
Okay,
Bianca Lawson's dad.
Gotcha. Okay,
Mr. Robert Lawson.
Hey, I don't even remember him being out. Told you once.
That's who she married at the end of the series.
The twins went to the Freaknik. I gave it up.
Yeah, I forgot they went to Freaknik.
Yeah, the Freaknik. It wasn't Freaknik. It was the Freaknik.
The Freaknik. That's when I said, you know what, Stace?
These girls from Detroit going to Freaknik.
Let it go. This is you're above this.
And then that's kind of when you knew Freaknik was over.
They're single-handedly the fucking Maury twins ruined it for everybody.
Yeah, when T and Tamara at Freaknik, man, we just need to go to Atlanta, go to some Falcons games.
The Freaknik is what ruined. That was the last straw. That's when shit ain't.
That was in '99. That episode.
Yeah, Freaknik was over. Yeah, Freaknik was done. They tried to save Freaknik. They tried to save Freaknik by putting it on the WB.
Hold on. The description is Tia, Tamara, and Diavion. That was it. Diavion fly to Atlanta to see the Freaknik. When they get there and stay at the 4-star hotel, but the hotel is not exactly up to par.
See, that's where they fucked up. They flew.
Look, Ray ain't daddy though. Y'all know Ray got frequent flyer miles popping.
Man, you got to drive the Freaknik.
How many people you know? How many stories have you ever heard about anybody stating that they flew?
I never. Yeah, you got to drive the Freaknik.
I never heard. People was in DC and was like they drove.
People in California driving.
They drove. You did not fly to. Let's see. You drove to Freaknik. You flew to the Freaknik. There's
all right. Metro Boomin is producing the next Saint Lunatics album, y'all.
I can't make that headline up. That headline is so fucking good that the Lunatics are about to put out a new album together. All of them, right?
No,
except for that one. Except for Ali. You know Ali ain't gonna be there.
No. Can you ask Ali if is he gonna be on? I mean, I didn't want to assume. I just only saw.
We know.
He said we know.
We gonna wait till the album come out and then we'll hear his review.
we know what his review's gonna be though already. I could template it up.
They still singing shit that I wrote. I hate all them niggas.
They still singing shit out.
If you want to talk about 2025 regrets,
go ahead.
One regret is not pushing Ali on that for that interview.
Was that this year? I thought that was last year. That was this year.
I don't know what year it is anymore. I don't know. I think it was this year. I don't. I honestly, the last 2 years are a blur. They have all just come together. So whenever it was that I ended up speaking with Ali on the phone, and I actually do think it was this year. But now you got me.
I can't remember. I thought.
Now you got me rethinking. but was it last?
It was a year. It says it's a year ago.
I was a year ago. Okay.
Yeah. So it might be coming up around now, though. So like the end of 2024, I think.
Okay.
I wish I knew the answer to that question. But I wish that I'd have pushed him to do the interview. We were trying to be, I don't want to say nice about it. Essentially, what was understood was that they were in the midst of the lawsuit, and there was only so much that could be said, which is fully understandable. I wish that I'd have pushed him more to get the interview to hear his side, for everyone other than me to hear his side of the story about what was happening. So because for me to hear his side of the lawsuit and how that came to be, and then to hear that the Lunatics are going on or making another album is like, okay, that's what's up.
And then they were supposed to be all in that lawsuit originally.
Yeah, it's just interesting. Essentially, and I think anybody can think. I mean, they stated this is essentially that the lawsuit was that there were songs that they had written or they had performed on they were not getting paid for, and they didn't realize it for years because of when you get those checks from
was it ASCAP?
Yeah, BMI, ASCAPs, all of those. When you get those checks, it shows you the full name of a song. So sometimes song names aren't as simple as we think that they are, and it may cut off on the line. So there's a song, and I don't want to say the name of the song, so I don't want to get the song wrong. But the short version is that there was a song that they were not being paid for that Ali thought they were being paid for. And when it was brought to his attention that they weren't, he's like, no, I just got it. Hold on, let me look through the check and blah, blah, no, because it says it right here. But it was a remix version, not the original. And like a remix that was like, track number 87 on an album.
That Dirty ENT remix album.
The remix.
Like that, right? And it was released, the second release or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So now you find out, wait, all this time, I thought that I was getting paid for this and I wasn't. So that's essentially the blanket of the lawsuit is, where is my money for what I actually did, for what we did? Fine, that's great that we're getting paid for this, but I want to get paid for this version too, the other version. And that's essentially how it all started. But it was the lawsuit, I was told, was not his idea. The issue was mentioned to him, and the other members wanted to sue. And then he was like, oh, well, like, okay, well, all right. Again, once they proved like what he was talking about, okay. And well, we know where we are now. So
we got thrown out.
Thrown out, blah, 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 blah. But
hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it. On the SOLC network, you finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.